Let's say you're driving down the street, going your merry way, rocking it out with tunes in your car, and someone hits you from behind. Now, it's an accident that is clearly the other person's fault. Clearly the other person's fault. You both get out of the car, and the person walks over to you and they say, "Oh my gosh, I am so sorry. I am 100% responsible for that accident. I apologize." You look over to your car and your bumper is a hot mess. Maybe the back windshield is also smashed from the impact. You're fine. You're fine. Maybe like a little shake it up, right? Because nobody likes to get hit. Now, they hit you. They took responsibility. You looked at your car. It has damage. Now you're at a choice point. There's many, many, many different reactions and ways that you can respond to this situation. So you could go into rage. How fucking dare you? You know, when you were fucking paying attention, right? You could go into that whole thing. Awesome. That's a very high, I'm just kidding. Awesome response. You could go into victim and start crying, right? Like collapse, more collapse. I can't believe this just happened to me. I just got this car, and oh my god, I just spent all this money, and oh, look what you did. You could do that. You could do that. You could totally check out and be like, whatever, dude, that's cool. It's cool. Don't even give me your insurance. It's totally cool. I'm fine. It's all cool. I'm good. I'm good. You could totally do that response. Or, and I'm sure there's others, but here's a fourth response. You could respond with, "Thank you so much for being responsible in this accident, and I appreciate this. And I appreciate you being willing to pay for the damage. However, I did choose to get in my car. I did choose to get in my car and get behind the wheel and take a chance in driving. I did choose to drive down this particular road at this particular time. I chose that. I chose to be a participant in this interaction with you. My energy attracted your energy. Your energy attracted my energy. And I want to thank you so much for the lesson that's going to, and the teachings that are going to come out of this interaction that we have together. I appreciate you. Thank you so much." That's another reaction. Now, you may not go into everything I just said, but that would be the backstory vibration of absolute 100% pure responsibility. This doesn't take away from the fact that that person will pay for your car, right? Like that's the way the laws of the world work. But showing up with that energy, you know what? Yeah, you hit me, but I did choose to get in my car today. I chose to go down that road. I chose to drive this amount of time, like a speed limit on this road. How did I source this? How am I responsible for this interaction? That's responsibility. That is radical responsibility. So what I'd like to talk about in this video is that exactly, radical responsibility and the myriad of choices we have every single day to step into victim or blame or collapse or radical responsibility. Now with what's happening in the world, we are seeing people choose fear, anger, blame, shame, and not a lot. I'm not talking about everyone. This is just the things I've seen here and there on social media and things I've experienced myself. A lot of blame, a lot of shaming, a lot of collapse. So imagine a world if we were all taking radical responsibility, being radically responsible every moment of every day for every choice. Everything you do, you choose it. Whether you consciously choose it or not, you choose it. Now, sometimes some things come over us and we feel like we don't have a choice. There's honestly that. Like some people are deep in addiction. Some people, and they have a choice. They have a choice to get help. Some people have rage, addicted to rage, and it comes over them. They also have a choice to get help. We are always at choice. So this is my call and my invitation to you. is throughout your day, start pausing in your reactions. Start pausing in your reactions. And if you're faced with a situation, do I want to show up in responsibility in that, or do I want to show up in collapse or victim or blame? Do I want to elevate my vibration and meet this with 100% radical responsibility? I may feel I may feel one way about the world events, about the things that are happening in the world right now. Vaccine, no vaccine, mask, no mask. These are the two biggest topics that are dividing us right now, and it's massive. How do I want to be in that? How am I creating this? How are we all creating this? Imagine if we all started thinking about that. And how am I creating this massive breakdown? I want to blame the government or this or that or that or the other. And yes, they are big players, right? They are. Or whoever, right? China, whatever. They're big players. But we are big players too. And the more we show up in radical responsibility, this is how we shift a reality. This is how we start to awaken our consciousness and go into and step into the multidimensional beings that we truly are. I'm going to say this because I'm a human too. I engage in this stuff too. The low level, low vibrational responses, blame, shame, collapse, rage, victim, they belittle us. We are better than that. And one way we're going to get through this time that we are in that has been prophesized, things are changing rapidly. And the more you can get solid in you, in your power, and begin to show up responsibly, it's going to support you and the entire world. So, I'm going to invite you again. Every day, begin looking at, how do I want to choose this? How do I want to respond to the world? How do I want to respond to my family? How do I want to respond to my partner? How am I responsible? And with the responsibility, how do I want to begin to shift it or shift my energy to create more joy, freedom, love, and connection? Responsibility, radical responsibility will change your life. It's a superpower. It's literally a superpower. So let's change the world one step at a time, one person at a time, us together, being fully 100% responsible 100% of the time, and start asking powerful questions. All right. My name is Beth Osmer, and I will see you on the next video. And we're in the middle of the Archangel Challenge. It's so amazing. Well, I've had one day. By the time you watch this, we're in the middle of it. But I had the first day today while I'm recording this. So if you're on that challenge, thank you so much. Showing up to these events means everything to me, because it's a way for me to support you. It's a way for me to be of service. And hopefully you get something out of it. And these videos are a way for me to be of service to you as well. All right. Mwah! Have a beautiful day.